A showdown is brewing between the State Department of Parks and Recreation and a township board near Walhalla, North Dakota. Some board members and landowners are complaining that a state-run trail system for ATV riders is causing big problems in the scenic Pembina Gorge. Valley News Team's Neil Carlson shows us what's happening.
On any given weekend, 30 to 100 ATV riders from Winnipeg to Grand Forks hit the state trail system in the beautiful Pembina Gorge. It's 22 miles of ATV trails that are interconnected with township roads. That's the problem, according to some people. When rain shuts down the trail system, riders still show up wrecking township roads and other property that are not part of the state trail system.
They don't enforce anything when it rains. They close their trail and walk away.
So it messes up your township roads?
Right. And there was part of our contract where they would give us some maintenance funding to help out with that, and we haven't seen a nickel in that maintenance fund.
Yes, we have four-wheelers that'll cross our seeded fields. We have, I have people, they'll have a run, and there'll be 7 no warning trespassing signs ripped down on an eighth of a mile road. When I call the state, I've called up to 7 times in one day. They won't respond.
Mike Dury of State Parks and Recreation is in charge of the trail system. He says he's not sure what the problem is. He says he and another deputy spend a lot of time on weekends patrolling the entire trail system. And he says he's been receiving very few complaints. In fact, he says they've been receiving a lot of rave reviews from folks who use the trail system. Are you finding many people that are causing problems, drinking or driving off trails?
We don't run into it a whole bunch. You know, we're more of we're really an education agency. We want to make sure that, you know, people are learning about the rules or learning the regulations, and once it gets to the point where maybe people aren't understanding that, then yeah, we take an enforcement action.
And if they say there's not complaints, that's just an utter lie, because I've drove to their office. I mean, and they're more concerned about not hurting anybody's feelings or looking like they're going to be tough in enforcement because they want people out here.
It's turned into a clash that now has the township board threatening to close their roads to ATVs and, in effect, close access to the ATV trails and all the people who use them. From Walhalla, North Dakota, Neil Carlson, Valley News Live.
What's expected to be a heated meeting will be held next week regarding the township complaints about ATVs and whether they have the actual authority to close access to the state trails. And of course, we'll keep you updated. If you need help uncovering an issue in your community, call our whistleblower hotline at 237-6576 and leave your tip. A member of our investigative team will get on the case and go to work to expose the truth.